Good evening, good evening, good evening, ladies. And I know we have some few gentlemen on the call as well. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for being here this evening. We're just going to get started. I'm going to share some information this evening that is going to change your life. So what I want to start off with is just to say if there's any distractions, anything that could potentially cause you to miss anything, please do get rid of all distractions, get your notepad and pen, because what I'm going to share with you today has the power to change your financial status. Before I get started, I just want to make sure that everyone is here, everyone is engaged. So if you're here and you're excited to hear this information, just drop a 777 in the chat box for me, just to know that you guys are all here and all engaged with me. Yeah, I see all the sevens coming in. Amazing, 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 amazing. So before I get into the content today, what I want to do is just introduce myself, because some of you don't know who I am. My name is Aisata. I'm a wife and a mum of 2 boys, aged 4 and 1 year old. By profession, I'm a recruitment consultant. I've got over 10 years in the recruitment field, mainly within education recruitment. So I've been, blessed in a career that's been successful. I've been able to make good income from my career. Obviously, with recruitment, you've got commission, you've got bonuses on top. But the problem with my job was the fact that I didn't have time. So I will start from 7 a.m. in the morning, because I had to be there before schools open, and I'll work right up until 7 p.m. in the evening. And, when I was single, when I was by myself without any kids, that was fine. But when I became a mum, I knew that was not going to work, and I was looking for an opportunity that free up my time, could make me more present for my boys, but also have an income coming in as well. So when this platform was introduced to me, I grabbed it with 2 hands, and it has completely changed my life. So I'm just going to share this information with you guys. Listen in, take notes, and yeah, let's get started. But before I go into, if I share my screen, because I'm going to share my screen in a second, I just want to say that the market that I'm going to talk about is the market that we have all participated in one way or another. So when we travel, when we go to a different country, obviously we change our Great British pound into the currency of the country that we're going to. So whether that's America, for example, we change our currency to the US dollar. And when we do that, we enter a trade. And obviously, sometimes we get a bit more for our money, sometimes we get a bit less for our money, but that is basically entering into that market. Now we have the opportunity with the platform I'm about to introduce to you guys to actually make a profit in this market, whether a given currency goes up in price or whether a given currency goes down in price. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. It's something that the banks have been doing for years. When we save our money in the banks collectively use our money. They invest in stocks and shares, they trade our money, they make a huge profit, and then they give us 0.01% for the whole year. So at the end of the day, we have now the access to a platform that allows us to access the market directly and keep 100% of our profits. So the academy that I'm going to discuss today is called I Am Mastery Academy. So this academy basically has been introduced to allow the average person who knows nothing about trading, nothing about this market, to access this market. The academy is split into 3 main areas. So you've got the Forex Academy, which is our FRX Academy. And basically in this academy, you can put in trades, you can set your take profit, your stop loss, leave your trade to run throughout the day and make a profit. So this academy is our FRX Academy. The second academy, which is our most popular academy, is the HFX Academy, which stands for the High Speed Forex. HFX Academy allows you to put trades in within 1, 2, and 3 minutes, make a profit, and you're done. So the HFX Academy just allows you to make money in minutes, and you're done. So this is really, really a popular academy at the moment. And then we've got the third academy, which is the DCX Academy, which is all about cryptocurrency. As many of you have heard, the rise in crypto, the boom in crypto, a lot of you probably are invested in crypto in one shape or form, but now we can actually trade crypto. A lot of people don't know you can actually trade crypto. So whether the price goes up or whether the price goes down, you can still make a profit. And the DCX Academy shows you all how to do that from the comfort of your own home. We also have 2 other academies that I'll just briefly touch on. We've got the ECX Academy, which is our e-commerce academy, which is growing and is doing amazing things at the moment. It allows you to be your own mini Amazon. So you can actually set up a store and have products on your store. And basically someone can come to your store, buy a product, and you don't have to have any of the inventory. The seller will send it to the buyer, and then you will get a cut. And the more products you sell, the more money you make. So the Academy is amazing. They take you step by step in how to set up your own store and how to make profit from the e-commerce world. Also, we have another stream, or another way of making money here. We've got an entrepreneurship program, which allows you to make a residual income on a weekly basis. So if that's something also you're interested in, then definitely reach out to the person that invited you today, and we can tell you more about this. So as you can see, the Academy has 5 streams of income that you can actually tap into, which is just amazing. What I'm going to be focusing on this evening is our HFX Academy, our high speed frequency academy, because this academy allows the busy mum like myself to go in, trade, make money, and come out very, very quickly. So I'm going to focus mainly on the HFX Academy. What I'll do is I'll just basically take you through how the academy works. The academy is split into 3 main areas. The first area basically is all about the education side. So I know some people really want to learn, they want to master the skill set of trading, and the academy allows you to do that. There's bite-sized videos within the academy that allow you to basically go through all the videos step by step. They're about 5 to 6 minutes long, so not long at all, good for the attention span. And basically you can easily watch these videos, make notes and learn. There's even assessments at each end of each section as well. So these are quite good for the person who really wants to learn. But for someone who wants to make money and who is eager to grow their money immediately, the academy has what we call go live sessions. So these go live sessions allow you to make money as soon as you join the platform. They are with top 6, 7-figure traders who basically are telling you what trades they are going in, and you can also trade alongside them. So it's absolutely amazing. Obviously, you can see these are our top 5 at the moment, and our HFX educators are dominating with charts at the moment. If I click into this lady, Millie Mills, she is a mum herself, and she basically has over 700,000 people watching her on a weekly basis. Why? Because they are actually making money with her. So when she's on, you will see her screen, you'll see the trades that she's going in on, you'll see on the right-hand side, she's able to also write her trade ideas down. So someone who needs to see visually, you've got the chat box here, you can interact with her, which is quite good as well. And then if you scroll down, you'll also be able to see that every single session that she does is recorded. So you can go and actually watch previous episodes or sessions that she's done and learn, make notes, and really understand her strategy. Also, you've got favorite sessions here as well. So ones that she has pinpointed as, you know, the best sessions to start off with. For someone who's new, she's got it all here. Percentage plan for your first 6 figures. So if you want to grow your money to 6 figures, the plan is right there for you. So this is absolutely amazing for someone who's new, who has never traded before. You can follow the experts and make money in minutes. And this is what got it for me. I said I knew nothing about trading. I've heard about trading for so long, but I didn't know how to actually get started. When I heard that I can actually follow the experts, that was it. I jumped on and I started making money straight away. What I'm going to do now, before I move on, I'm just going to explain that the strategy, the academy also has different tools and strategies you can use to also trade in your own time. So obviously we've got a schedule of different educators right from the morning, afternoon and evening to fit your schedule. But if there is a time that doesn't fit you, you can also learn the strategy and actually trade in your own time, which is phenomenal as well. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to show you how we actually put in a trade, because a lot of people say to me, well, isn't trading confusing? Like, I'm not good at maths, you know, I'm not very analytical. Is it not graphs? It's too complicated. And I say, no, it's not. It's quite simple when you understand the basics. So I just want to show you how you put in a trade. So if I basically show you this. So basically, this is one of our brokers that we use to put in our trades. Basically, you can see on the right-hand side that there is a cursor moving up and down. This is an indication of price. as you can see, a trade has been put in. This green line represents the trade that has been put in. What you have to do when I'm just going to pause the video really quickly. What you have to do when you're putting in a trade is 4 simple steps. The first step is you have to change the currency on the right-hand side. Your educator, the person who, the session that you're on, the educator will tell you what currency to select, and you select that on this side right here. Also, you will have to select the time. Normally, like I said, 1, 2, 3 minute trades. So this has been set to 1 minute already. The third thing you have to do is decide on how much you want to put into a trade, which we also advise only 1, 2, or 3% of your entire account into every given trade. So that's another concern that many people have when it comes to trading. Like, do I lose a lot of money? You know, I've heard this story, that story. And I say to people, if you practice proper risk management, you will not be losing money. You will not be blowing your account. You will not be losing a lot of money in the market if you follow risk management. So 1, 2, or 3% in a trade. So you can see this account roughly about 9 to 10K, and about 1, 2% is about £122. So that's the third part. The fourth part, which the educators will also tell you, is to either buy or sell. So we've got here call, which means buy, and we've got here sell, which put, which means sell. So simple steps. You click on the button, you put in your trade, and you wait for the 1 minute to finish, and watch your profits come in. So I'm just going to start the video again. As you can see, price is moving. This is the point that we made the trade. You guys can see clearly. This is the entry point, and like you can see, within a couple of minutes, you will see what will happen. So just wait for it to finish and see. So you're sitting here, you've put in your trade, you've put in your 1, 2, 3% of your account, and you're waiting to see what happens. The educators have analyzed the market, the experts have told you what to do, but you haven't had to decide for yourself, and now you're waiting to see what happens. And if we give it a couple of minutes now, lo and behold, we are in profits. So as you can see, this trade has just finished in profit, and you have just witnessed, ladies and gentlemen, £100 being made in 1 minute. £100 being made in 1 minute. So I always ask people, I say, if you can make £100 in 1 minute with this skill set, how long does it actually take you to make £100 in the line of work that you're in? Because I know it takes me more than 1 minute in the line of work that I'm in. So definitely when I saw this, it just changed the way I think about how you can make money. You know, wealthy people, they find ways to make money. They utilize their money to make more money. So we need to now sort of adopt that mindset as the wealthy and start accessing the tools and the things that are available to us to also make our money work for us instead of just exchanging our time for money. Yeah. What I'm going to do now is to give you guys some statistics and results from our team. So I trade as part of a community called the Visionary Traders Group. We're about 500 in total, and we all support one another in our trading journey. So that's one thing I encourage people. You are not in this alone. We support one another, and we encourage you to reach your financial goal. So I'm going to show you some screenshots from people within our team who have been doing amazing, especially within the HFX Academy. And I'll show you some of the results from our educators as well. So if I just show you this result, one of our top educators, Taylor Marks, Money Marks, we call him. If you're on his session, you're making money. He has 89% win rate. So in all the trades that he gave 45 trades, only 5 of them were losses, 40 of them were wins. So if you are every one of his sessions, you were making money with him. So that's absolutely amazing. And this shows that we don't win all our trades. So we're very honest here. We do not win all of our trades, but what we do is that we win more than we lose. That's amazing. So we've got one of our newest educators, this guy called Kenry Mo. He's been doing amazing. In August, his results was a 95% win rate, which is absolutely phenomenal, helping people all around the world multiply their money from the comfort of their own home. Yeah, perfect. And then this is some other results from people in our team. As you can see, this lady put in trades, Euro USD. She will put in $6 because that was probably 1% of her account, smaller account, and she was able to make $11.28 altogether. So she'll get her $6 back and then the $4.28 on top. So you can see out of all her 6 trades, she was able to win 4 out of 6 of those trades, which is just absolutely amazing. Oh, this person's got a bigger account. You can see they've been able to put $50 into a trade, and they've come out of this with 92.50, all from 1, 2, and 3 minutes. That's what blows my mind. The time it takes to make this money is just amazing, that we can actually just make money at home quickly around our kids as well, especially as mums. You can see this one, this result. This person put £100 or $100 into a trade, and they were able to walk away with $178 on this trade, 175 on that one, 182. And you can see the last trade wasn't profitable, but out of all the trades, they have been able to make their profit and their percentage for the day. So they will be done for that day. Before I show you the last slide of the last result of one of the ladies in our team, I just always like to give a bit of a background, because her results has been phenomenal. So she has been trading for the past 2 years. She started trading when she was in university. She plugged in, she learned the skill set, and now she's been able to retire herself. And she has been able to produce results like this over the period of 2 years. So you can see she was able to put 2 positions into the trade, and she bought GBP USD, the Great British Pound, and the US dollar, 2 positions. One position was worth £5,453. The second position was worth £7,139. So in total, over a day period, her trade gave her a profit of £12,481, Great British pounds. When I saw this, it just said, yes. If someone is able to stick to this skill set and learn this skill set, this is what is possible. Because majority of us who wake up every morning, we commute, you know, we deal with bosses who are, some of them are racist, and we deal with sexism, you know, like, well, some of us with kids, we don't have that flexibility, you know, to even be able to drop our children off at school and pick them up. We have to utilize after school clubs. We have to utilize breakfast clubs. You know, now we can actually learn this skill set that allows us to be home, be present with our kids, but also give them the best life and to have an income coming in. Absolutely, absolutely amazing, amazing. So I've shown you guys how we find out what trades to go in on with our educators. I've shown you guys how to put a trade in and how simple it is. I've even shown you guys some of the results we get within our team. But what I want to show you guys now is how we actually grow our money, because that's really, really important. Where it's not a get rich quick, it's not a get rich now scheme. It's something that with time, with discipline, you can actually grow your account. And I want to show you just how we do this. So I'm going to bring up a calculator here. And this calculator, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a general amount that is reasonable to start off with in your trading account. Some people start off with less, £50, £100. Some people start off with more, you know, 500, 1,000. Great, but 250 is an average amount to start off with in your trading account. A good percentage growth for your account is 5% a day, which is the achievable with 3 to 4 trades a day. So you don't have to be trading the whole day. You don't have to be taking 10 trades. 3 to 4 profitable trades at the right percentage will give you your 5% a day. We're going to do this over 90 days, which is roughly about 3 months. We are not going to keep any, we're not going to take out any of the money. We're not going to withdraw. We're going to keep it in there and grow our money. And we're not going to trade over the weekends. The market is closed. We do not trade over the weekends. But let's see what actually happened to our 250. So as you can see, on day 1, we only are making a £12.50 increase. On day 1, obviously day 2, 13. So slowly, every single day, our 5% is increasing only by a small amount. But what this does is over a period of time, if we do this for 30 days, you can see our money has actually grown to 1,080 pounds over 30 days. We continue doing it for another 30 days, up to 60 days. You can see that 250 is now 4,669 pounds over 60 days. We continue doing this for the full time that we've put into our calculator for 90 days, and you can see £20,183 over 90 days. From the power of compounding, growing your money, being consistent on a daily basis, this is what is achievable. And like I was saying to you, we don't win all of our trades. So I say to some people, okay, let's say, you know, we only win 50% of our trades, you know, and we've only made 50% of this. Let's divide it by 2, 10K. Is that beneficial for you, your kids? Absolutely. Over 90 days? Yes, please. So that is just absolutely amazing what the Academy is doing, what it's allowing us to do to grow our money. And this, like I said, this is all from the comfort of your own home. So just absolutely, absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get some mothers, some amazing mothers on our team to also share their stories and their journeys as well. So what I'll do is I'll call on Lakeisha. If Lakeisha is here, yeah, let me just unmute you. Good evening, Lakeisha.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much, Isata, inviting me on this call. I'm truly honored. It's a pleasure to be part of this community. First of all, guys who have invited you on this call, I know the information you have just seen has blown your mind, but I'm going to share my story with you. So first of all, my name is Lakeisha, and I've been in the UK for 12 years now, and I'm married. I'm originally from Bermuda, like I said, and I have a 6-year-old son. So I'm a bit still culturally getting adjusted even after 12 years. The UK is a totally different, is different for me, but it's now my home and I love it here. My background is hospitality and customer service, and I've been in this industry for over 20 years. And guys, if it's mothers on this call, can I just say, I hated my job. I loved what I'd done. I just was very unhappy where I was. And the reason why is because this particular job, when I had my son, I wasn't raising my child. And for me, that was a challenge, because being a first-time mother and my child being so young, working on a shift, after a while, I started to realize I'm working all night. So I only see my child for a limited time per day, and then I don't see him till the next day. So, I'm unhappy with what's going on. And in this position, I did enjoy meeting new people. And I just want to say, before I go any further, in this community with I Am Academy, I'm just going to highlight this quickly. In I Am Academy, being in this academy for just about 16 months now, just over a year, what I have now learned, and the people, like I said, working in hospitality, I've now realized I have been checking in these people. I were meeting these people. I have been talking to these people. I were admiring these people. And it's only come to light, like maybe a few months ago, and I was like, oh my God, Mr. Hudson, Mr. Horner, admiring and speaking with these people, but not knowing how to do it. So from this academy, from this platform, I've now learned an elite skill. And I learned this because from a simple act of kindness, my mentor, she would come to my job and I would always give her free parking. And I came later on to learn that she would park elsewhere because she thought every time that I would give her free parking, she would only come to park just for that reason. And that wasn't the case at all. She was very friendly. She always engaged. And over time, we built a friendship, we built a relationship. And she said, Keisha, I want to invite you on this call, because she knew I was unhappy. We built a relationship, so I had talked to her a bit. And she said, I want to invite you to this call and just see how you feel about it. And I said, okay. So I've heard the call. I've already made my decision. I said, okay, Teas, when can I start? So I spoke to her, I joined the academy. And from being in this academy, I had made a decision, the pandemic had hit. But before the pandemic hit, when I joined, I had already made a decision to quit. I said to my husband, when summer holidays start, I don't care how I pay my phone bill, where I'm going to get money from, I'm out. We're going to Bermuda for 6 weeks. You can come for 3, but I'm going home, because I just couldn't do it anymore. I was that unhappy. And so Taz invited me on this. I've joined the academy now. And the pandemic hit, so we're all in a lockdown, and I thought, I have to plug in. This was the only thing we had to do besides TikTok and Netflix and Money Heist, and we saw it all. So I'm plugged in, and I just can't express my gratitude for this community, because in October during the pandemic, I was able to resign from work because I now had the financial freedom, the time that I was earning. I was able to be a mother. I was able to cook for my son, put him to bed, take him to school. All of it was coming together. And I ran with this opportunity, and I was celebrated in March of this year by my community, Visionary Traders, because I became a 5-figure trader. Didn't even know what a 5-figure trader was. But to see that I was able to develop an elite skill set that gave me control, time, my family back, and me a happier person was all I could ask for. So thank you, Isata, for letting me share my testimony. You know, I just want to thank VTG. My community is everything. My mentor for sharing this with me, everyone that has been by my side. I could not have done it with any of you. Now, you know, you have me for life, so none of you can leave me. But, you know, it's the best decision that I've ever made. I'm my own boss. I run my own schedule. I work on my own time. I had the best summer this summer. I was able to take some of that money and take my family on a holiday, and every weekend for the 6 weeks, my son, anything he wanted to do, we done it. So I had one weekend that we were home and for 6 weeks, we done whatever he wanted. So it was great to be able to finally enjoy and have control of everything I wanted to do. And quite frankly, I don't think I'm meant to work for anyone but myself.
Amazing, amazing,
No, but
amazing.
yes, you know, thank you so much for letting me share my testimony. And I just can't thank VTG enough. To Sita, Jason, yourself, Nicola. I mean, everyone is just amazing. Chris, my brother, you know, everyone is just fantastic. So I can't wait to meet the new faces. And Isata, I'll hand it back to you. And thank you so much again. I love you, sis.
So much. Thank you so much, Lakeisha, for sharing your story. Like Lakeisha shared, she was a mum and she was working shifts. She wasn't able to be there for her son, you know, and this opportunity platform has actually created a way for her now to be at home and be present with her son, but also to give him the best life possible as well, to be able to pay for him to do things, to take him on holiday. So it's just absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. I remember that flyer when it came out. I think it was just when I joined and I saw this lady's face on the flyer and they were celebrating her. I was like, they celebrate people like this? We absolutely do. Like, we're in a team where they are rooting for you and they want you all to succeed. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing. She was able to grow her, I think it was her 1,000 to 10,000 pounds. I was just like, wow, 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 wow. So absolutely amazing. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you. And what I'm going to do now is just to call another mother who is doing amazing, amazing things within the academy. Nicola Carter, are you there?
Hello, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Awesome, amazing. Thank you so much for putting this call together, first of all. Like, it's so refreshing to hear this information again, because it reminds me of when I first heard it almost 2 years ago when I joined. Good evening, everyone. My name is Nicola Carter. I am 35 years old. I am a property and corporate solicitor. I'm also a mum and a wife, and I literally can relate so much to what I was just talking about and to what Lakeisha was just saying, not having enough time to be there for your child. And I think the catalyst for me to really say, do you know what, I need to do something else other than law. I mean, I love my job, but it wasn't a thing that was really helping me achieve my goals, was when my son basically got into a really, really good school and we had to transition, and all of a sudden I accrued these private school fees, and I was killing myself to try and give my son the best opportunity I could to help his education. And I was actually working 2 jobs at the time. So I was doing a full Monday to Friday in the office, you know what I mean, getting there at like 8 a.m. in the morning, finishing at 6, sometimes 7 p.m. But then Saturdays and Sundays, I was also going out and doing a second job just to be able to provide. And I looked at it and I said, this is crazy. Like, this, there has to be another way. Like, how do people achieve this? And so when the skill set of trading was brought to me, it made so much sense. I was like, okay, free up time and still have the income coming in. Now, for me, HFX has been an absolute godsend. Like, money in minutes is so easy and so simple to use. And like I said, at first, you don't have to know everything. You can simply just plug in. And thanks to that skill set, not only have I been able to obviously, quit the second job, I'm now just doing the 9 to 5, but I've been able to cover my son's school fees for the past 2 years. And this is a thing that is so massive for me. I've been able to clear debts while I've been doing this. You know, I had about 15 to 20 grand of debt when I started. That's cleared. And I just see so much freedom and so much more potential now for my son and for myself than, you know, I had when he was younger. When he was younger, it was the same thing that Lakeisha spoke about, you know, not being there to drop him to school, not being there to pick him up. And if I had had this information back then, it would have been completely life-changing. But, you know, better late than never. I'm glad I've got it now. And again, thank you to the VTG community for just supporting and rooting and, you know, helping all of us along the way. It's absolutely incredible. So definitely take this opportunity and run with it. Thank you again, Isata, for putting this together. Amazing.
Thank you so much, Nicola, for sharing your story. As you can see, a solicitor, but also getting the extra stream of income from this skill set of trading, able to put her son in private school, and is just doing amazing. So thank you, ladies, for sharing your story. And what I want to now do is basically just explain how you can get started and how you can actually join this platform. So the platform is not free. You know, nothing that is worthwhile in life comes free. The cost of trading right now in the UK is anywhere from about 3,000 up until about 20,000 to train and learn how to trade. And these courses are normally 3 days courses. So you go boot camp and that's it. You don't have any support and that's it. You're left alone. So to our delight, this academy is not £20,000. It's not even £3,000 to get started. So in order to be an elite member of the academy, that means that you have access to all 3 of the academies, the top academies, FRX, HFX, and the Cryptocurrency Academy. It's an initial fee of just £235. That's it. And you don't have that for 3 days. You have that for a full 30 days. So within 30 days, you can make as much money as possible within those 30 days. If after the 30 days, you love what you see, you love the community and you want to stay, you have an option. There's an optional fee of continuing with the education and the platform for additional £199 per month. And that is for the elite pack. If you're someone who says, I'm hungry, I want it all, that is the elite pack. If you would like to join one of the academies, so you say, you know what, let me get started with this HFX Academy. I like the fact that it's money in minutes, or, you know, the DCX or ECX Academy. The initial fee to join one of the academies is £170. And if you decide that you want to continue with the academy, which is optional, it's a rolling fee of £130 a month. And there's a lot of people trading, there's a lot of people paying their subscription, accessing this information, and are happy to do that because they are making more than that on a monthly basis. But if you're someone who says, okay, sounds all right, but, you know, paying every month, you know, is there anything that can be done for that? The answer is yes. So the academy also offers a scholarship program. So for anyone who gets started, sees the amazing profits that they've made and decides to share this with 2 other people, the academy will, as a thank you, will give you a scholarship so you can actually trade for free. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Because most of us, like myself, if something's working for me and I'm excited about something, I will reach out to others, my family, friends, and I have, you know, I've done that. So many people, I've reached out to them and I've got them involved because I want all of us to prosper together. You know, so this academy offers that scholarship as well. You also have a 7-day money back guarantee. We're so confident that you're going to make money on day 1, that if you want to try it out for 7 days, not happy, but you get your money back within 24 hours. It's absolutely, absolutely amazing. So that is the price to join the academy. And I'm just going to go through a few things that I hear people say to me all the time. What they say, people say to me, do I have the time? But what I normally say to people is we make time for what is important to us. You know, if we have time to watch Netflix, if we have time to watch TV, we've got time to trade. If you plug in an hour a day, you can grow your money. And we, like I said, we do make time for what's important to us. A lot of people say, well, this is great, like, you know, following the experts, making money, but I don't have money to start, £170. I don't have that type of money lying around. What I normally say to people with that is, if you've been working and living in the Western world since you were 18 working a job, and you haven't got a spare £170 to invest in yourself, your financial goals, your children's future, then this is the more reason why you need to be a part of this. This is more reason why you need to change that. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. So in terms of money, if you haven't got the money, that is a reason for you to get started today. The third thing people say, is this complicated? Like, I know you've shown me it's 4 steps, but in reality, when I'm sitting by myself, is this actually going to be something I can do? And what I normally say to that is also, if we have grandmas, people that have retired that can trade with us, you know, we've got chefs, hairdressers, cleaners, all trading with us and picking up the skill set, then absolutely you can trade as well. You can learn that skill set. On the other side, we've got judges, doctors, like you've heard from Nicholas, solicitors, all trading as well. Yes, they've got a good income coming in, but they also understand the importance of multiple streams of income, not just relying on 1 or 2 streams, but having multiple streams coming in. And that is how the wealthy become wealthy. Yeah, so that's what I normally say to those 3 things that normally people ask me when they're concerned about, you know, joining the platform. So that is pretty much it, guys. Just going to wrap up with one more thing before I let you guys go. Everyone obviously have heard of Mark Zuckerberg, co-founder of Facebook. So Mark Zuckerberg, when he got his idea of Facebook, he invited 5 friends to come along to a meeting to discuss this idea with them. Only 2 of his friends showed up out of the 5. Those 2 went on to co-found Facebook with him and are now billionaires. The other 3 are literally in regret. They're looking at the situation and saying, if only we knew, we would have taken the opportunity when it came, but now it's too late. So what I just want to end with is by saying the definition of poor. Poor means passing opportunities repeatedly. And this is what we don't need to do anymore. We need to basically realize that there's an opportunity here, a gold mine, to be able to access this markets, follow the experts, and change our financial situation. So as mums who want more time, or we want more time with our kids, we want to be there, we want to be present. We're working so hard for our kids, but not spending enough time with them. Doesn't make sense. Now we have an opportunity to change the narrative. You know, and my son is starting school this week, reception, and I'm so glad I found this before he has started school, because now I can actually be present with him. I can drop him off and pick him up, which is so important. So if you're someone who is ready to take action today, what I've done is I've actually secured a discount for all 39 of you on this call today. If you're ready to take action and ready to get started today, I'm giving you a discount. So you are not going to be paying £170 to get started. If you sign up today, and only today, you will only be paying £140 to get started. We will take you through your induction and launch, get you set up, so by tomorrow you can jump on this session and start making money. So if that's you, if you're someone who wants to take this opportunity, text the person that invited you onto this school that I'm ready, and let's get you started. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and God bless.